Hey everyone, welcome back to Fenralion Gamer. Assassin's Creed fans, get ready, because Ubisoft's most mysterious project is finally emerging from the shadows. Assassin's Creed HEXE isn't just another new entry, it might be the turning point that completely changes the direction of the entire series. Set in the age of witch hunts, this dark and haunting story transforms the assassin legend into something deeper, more gothic, and psychologically intense than ever before. I'm about to break down all the details, rumors, and new updates one by one. So before we dive in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get started. Assassin's Creed HEXE has become one of Ubisoft's most secretive projects in recent years. While Shadows is bringing the franchise into a new era with its 2025 release, Hexa represents the darker side of that evolution. Every new bit of info suggests this won't just be a historical adventure, it's shaping up to be a psychological thriller with horror elements woven in. Developed by Ubisoft Montreal, Hexe is set to return the series to its roots, stealth, and atmosphere, but with a completely new emotional depth. The story takes place in 16th century Europe, during the witch hunts of the Holy Roman Empire, one of the darkest eras in human history. Hundreds of innocent people were accused of witchcraft and burned at the stake. Ubisoft describes Hexa as more than just a historical tale. It's a descent into the human mind. Players will struggle to survive and uncover the truth in a world where the line between reality and superstition is fading away. Even the teaser trailer's imagery reinforces that tone. A branch-woven assassin logo spinning above flames, surrounded by pentagrams and coded Germanic runes that translate to Mephisto, avenge the house divided by family. Mephisto, a demonic figure in German folklore, hints that the game will explore themes of demons, curses, and dark faith. Ubisoft's classic motto, "We work in the dark to serve the light," takes on an eerie new meaning. The series' philosophy itself seems to be entering a darker phase. A key figure behind the game is Clint Hawking, known for Far Cry 2 and Watch Dogs Legion. Under his direction, Ubisoft titles often take bold risks, and Hexe seems no exception. It's expected to break away from the formula that the franchise has repeated for years, offering something more cinematic, more intense, and far more personal. Ubisoft's goal is to abandon the bloated, side-quest-heavy RPG structure in favor of a focused narrative experience. The team has confirmed that Hexe will not be an RPG. Instead of massive open worlds filled with icons, the game will feature a tighter, more atmospheric setting: villages, forests, dungeons, and torture-filled courts, immersing players in solitude and fear. Ubisoft wants to revive the essence of Assassin's Creed: stealth, assassinations, and psychological tension. Ubisoft's recent statements also confirm that Hexe isn't just a standalone experiment, it's central to the future of the Assassin's Creed universe. After Shadows launches, Hexe will be integrated into the Animus Hub, a platform connecting all AC titles under one structure. In other words, Hexe will serve as both a story and a technological foundation for everything that comes next, a testing ground for the franchise's new direction. Industry insiders have added fuel to the hype. A Ubisoft Montreal recruiter, Yara Tabara, hinted on LinkedIn that Hexe will leave a permanent mark on the series. That line alone proves Ubisoft sees this project not as a side entry, but as a bold reinvention. Expectations are sky-high. Players aren't just looking for another historical setting. They want a game that rekindles the soul of Assassin's Creed. One of the strongest rumors suggests the main character will be a young woman named Elsa, who witnesses her mother being burned alive as a witch. Traumatized, she joins the Assassin Brotherhood to seek truth and justice. If true, this could be the series' most personal and emotional story yet, a witch hunt seen through the eyes of a victim-turned-assassin. Ubisoft's internal restructuring also plays a huge role here. With creative lead Marc-Alexis Cote leaving to form his own studio, Hexe is being built under a new model: smaller teams, shorter cycles, and more stylistically distinct games. Rather than chasing endless scale, Ubisoft is now focusing on controlled experimentation, and Hexe is the first major product of that mindset. All signs point to Hexe being one of the franchise's boldest experiments, ever blending historical fiction with psychological horror. Ubisoft aims to replace repetition with intensity, crafting a cinematic experience rooted in fear, mystery, and moral ambiguity. For a project carrying this much weight, There's no room for error. If Hexe succeeds, Assassin's Creed could reclaim its throne. Another fascinating aspect is how Hexe will reinterpret the Assassin-Templar conflict. This time, it's less about ideology and more about faith, paranoia, and societal corruption. The enemy isn't just authority, it's the people themselves. That means players will live in constant suspicion, never knowing who to trust. Ubisoft plans to explore freedom through its darkest lens, yet storytelling will also shift dramatically. Instead of linear missions, players will piece together the narrative themselves, uncovering hidden clues, symbols, and secrets like detectives trapped in a cursed village. Each discovery deepens the mystery, creating a layered, investigative experience unlike anything in past entries. On the technical side, Ubisoft Montreal has built a new lighting and environmental system, where the absence of light is central to the design. Night walks, fog-covered forests, and candlelit squares will feel hauntingly real thanks to the upgraded Anvil engine. Every flicker of light and whisper of wind will amplify the game's psychological intensity. Ubisoft isn't just releasing another game, it's redefining its brand. The company recently stated, Assassin's Creed is no longer just a genre, it's an experience label. Mirage focuses on classic stealth, Shadows on cinematic samurai combat, and Hexa on dark psychological horror. This signals a future where AC games each have their own distinct identity, and Hexe is the boldest piece of that puzzle. Current projections place Hexe's release in 2026, though some insiders believe it could slip to 2027 for polish and to avoid direct competition with GTA 6. Ubisoft reportedly isn't rushing this one. Instead, they're perfecting every detail. That means when it finally launches, Hexe could stand not just as a new Assassin's Creed game, but as the symbol of Ubisoft's rebirth. The game's themes won't just explore fear, they'll dive into social paranoia and manipulation. During witch hunts, neighbors betrayed each other. Fear itself was a weapon. Ubisoft wants players to feel that dread, where every conversation hides a threat and no one can be trusted. Gameplay will introduce social stealth on a new psychological level. Hiding from enemies isn't just physical, it's mental. Players will have to earn trust, manipulate perception, and gather evidence to survive. Assassinations will depend more on deception and deduction than brute force. Think Splinter Cell meets The Witch. The upgraded Anvil engine will enhance these ideas with reactive lighting and sound. Your character's fear can alter the environment, narrowing your vision, speeding your breathing, or even creating illusions in the dark. Hexe aims to make fear itself part of the gameplay loop. Narratively, dialogue choices will be limited. Instead, player actions and environmental interactions will shape the story. Ubisoft calls this system silent decisions, where doing nothing can still change outcomes. This makes every playthrough unique and emotionally driven. At the core of it all lies Elsa's journey, the story of a young woman scarred by injustice who rises to defy both faith and fear. Her fight isn't just about revenge, it's about truth and free will. Rumor has it Hexe will pay tribute to every woman in history branded a witch for daring to think differently. Internal leaks suggest that Elsa's mother's execution is only the beginning. Behind it lies a secret Templar network manipulating the church and orchestrating the witch hunts. This gives the game strong political undertones, making it one of the most socially conscious Assassin's Creed stories yet. Even the concept of power takes on new meaning. Elsa's rumored witch-like abilities create fear in others, but also give her leverage. Players can use superstition itself as a weapon, manipulating enemies through fear. Ubisoft wants to make your own dread part of the strategy a truly innovative twist. For Ubisoft, Hexe isn't just another release, it's a corporate turning point. The company's recent restructuring means the success or failure of this game could shape its entire future. Projects like Far Cry 7 and The Division 3 are reportedly on hold, waiting to see how Hexe performs. Ubisoft views it as a manifesto, a statement of who they want to be next. Critics and fans alike are hyped. Outlets like TechRadar, GamesRadar, and IGN call Hexe the series' most mysterious but most promising project yet. The community is thrilled by its dark tone, witch hunt setting, and rejection of the RPG model. Some theories even claim Elsa's story will connect to the modern timeline through the Animus Hub, setting the stage for a new era of the franchise. In the end, Assassin's Creed HEXE is shaping up to be the darkest, boldest, and most experimental entry in the series' history. Blending fear, history, and human psychology, it stands at the center of Ubisoft's creative rebirth. So, what do you think? Can Hexe truly redefine Assassin's Creed? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dive videos like this.